Away we go then. Spurs looking to maintain their 100% start. A daunting prospect for Southampton, although Abo Amayor up against Ashcroft here. Darts this way and that. Ashcroft slips. Good stop by Maguire. Big touch with the foot that took the ball away to safety. Good with the ball. Here comes Ajayi. Now Linton. And Linton steered around the corner by Demola. Ajayi gets the return pass from Robson. It was a good ball as well. And the opportunity by Southampton all of a sudden are away. One pass, cut Spurs open. And there was maybe more time than Alejandro Gomez Rodriguez realised. 15-year-old sending that one way over the top of the bar. It did bobble ever so slightly, in fairness. Had the opportunity, though, to get over the top of that one, you feel. Let off for the Tottenham Hotspur defence. Southampton are away again and up into the area. Rodriguez. John, very nearly the perfect pass. Lancashire's done well. Ball does eventually make it to Demola Ajayi. He clips one in. Up. Plays the pass in towards Let, and now there's some space for Vokins to deliver. And it will come all... No, John. Pass in towards Southampton Bell, who unleashes. First time in the game we've seen him do that. First time he's been given the opportunity. Lovely first touch. And a fierce hit too. Well, saved by Adli Mohammed, the goalkeeper. Well, that was brilliant from Southampton Bell. More of that, please. Here comes Dante Casanova. Nice touch from him. Been impressed with Dante Casanova in that midfield area. Demola Ajayi turns on. Lyons Foster with the ball. Here is Robson. Spurs are in. Spurs are back. New year, same old Spurs. And the league leaders march through, and it's Robson who's there to make it Southampton 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1. Lovely football in the build-up, but it's really the persistence from Max Robson who kept his eye on the ball and through sheer determination made the burst and clipped beyond the goalkeeper Adli Mohammed. Will Lancashire battling, winning it, finding Demola Ajayi, sprinting free, plays the pass in to Southampton Bell, who arrives, only to see the effort well smothered by the goalkeeper. Well, it just wouldn't sit properly for the chance for Southampton Bell. Did ever so well to even get the shot away. Spurs still pushing. Here's Niall John. Finding support. And it arrives in the shape of Max Robson. Spurs looking to regain their shape. Go back here towards Dorrington. The academy players. Robson does well again. Flicks on towards Southampton Bell, trying to turn. Finds Linton. He delivers. Fizzed into the area, crying out for a touch. But it was Southampton who luckily managed to make that touch. And as a result, they can clear. Dorrington gets the whistle. Ajayi sends in. Gets the flick on at the front post as well. Max Robson made a bursting run to get there. And his reaction tells you that he wasn't too far away. Led the ball onto a teammate. Perhaps wouldn't have mattered anyway. The half-time whistle is blown And Spurs are ahead, again looking to make it 10 wins from 10 for the season. Well, if Spurs win here, it would be play 10. League South already this season. Has just returned from a spell at Dover. And he's making his way through and in on goal here, looking for the penalty. And the referee's given it to. Well, how about that for an impact from the substitute? Makes his way through. I think it's Lyons Foster who makes the challenge as he tries to recover the ball, brings Pearce down. And now Southampton, with less than a minute of the first half gone, win a penalty and have the... Bragg beats Maguire and does level the game up at 1 apiece.
The goal scorer for the Saints, everybody, number 8, Bragg.
Well, in an instant, the game has flipped on its head. Luke Pearce, the substitute, makes his mark as he's brought down inside the box. This was the challenge. And it does look like a push. Brooklyn Lyons Foster with the arm raise. Aaron Maguire sent the wrong way. Bragg buries that. Southampton 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1. Soonsup Bell's made a good run here. Can't connect though with Will Lancashire. Referee has played an advantage as Southampton again progress. Good looking ball, 2 big chances to score. There was a use of an arm though. Southampton with a chance. Ball is given away. Ajayi is there, feeds it through. Lancashire arrives. Will Lancashire for Spurs. Well, he's red hot in positions like that. Will Lancashire takes advantage of some fairly slack defending from Southampton to make it Southampton 1, Spurs 2. Demola Ajayi with a brilliant pass, just where Will Lancashire wanted it, and once he was there, knew exactly what he wanted to do. Lovely, lovely finish from Will Lancashire. Well, there's plenty of room here. Vokins on his way, lifts the ball in. Rio Kayamatan, lovely pass. Niall John with a chance to run now. He's being pursued, he's still going to get the shot away. Well, we've seen over the season that Niall John and last likely to be a battle here for Spurs. They are not going to get an easy ride, especially not with defending like that. Hesitation from Maguire. Should have just got rid of that as soon as it was given back to him. Well, again, this space on the left-hand side. Again, Vokins feeding through. Southampton pushing. Well, they were lining up in the middle, waiting to take their chance. Carson's ball into the box, though. Wayne Burnett's side. Might be in trouble, though. Pearce slips the pass. Southampton are in, and it needed a big arm from Aaron Maguire to push over the bar. Spurs goalkeeper doing ever so well to deny Cameron Bragg, the captain here, looking to equalise. The second goal evades them though as Maguire pushes that one away. There was a half chance in there. And now look at Southampton, stretching Spurs at the other end. Fierce drive, just about kept out by Maguire. Jake Vokins burst free down the left-hand side. He was on loan last season at Woking, one of the... Now Rio Kayamatan. On to Soon-Suk Bell, the perfect pass. Brilliantly controlled. He releases Josiah Linton, who sends in. And it just needed a finisher in the middle. Well, it looked as though Spurs were about to score a third, with Demola Rajai really well placed as well. He made the diversion run, opened up the space in the middle for Ajayi, and it's been won back, and now Soon-Suk Bell. Flicked on by Niall John. Spurs looking to make it 3, and Rio Kayamatan winding up, sends that one over the top of the bar. This was brilliantly worked though. Soon-Suk Bell shifting the pass, clever touch, really nice from Niall John. That's a good looking ball over the top. Southampton are in, and they've scored another equaliser. For the second time in the game, they pulled themselves level. Alejandro Gomez Rodriguez, just 15 years old, shows why Southampton are so excited about his future. It was a brilliant ball. Jaden Moore into Gomez Rodriguez. And then this was a brilliant strike. Chested down, just where he wanted it. And then flashed in beyond Aaron Maguire.
Substitution for the Saints. Coming off number 6, Harrison Miles. And his replacement is number 16, Will Merry.
Southampton 2, Tottenham 2. Well, there was always a feeling that could happen potentially. Never looked as though this game was done and dusted. Into the final 10 minutes. Now the energy comes from Spurs. Robson back to Ajayi. Ajayi into the area, brilliant ball. Niall John was well tracked by the Southampton defence, and Spurs get very lucky. You won't see a more fortunate goal than that. Will Lancashire with his second of the night, whether or not he knew too much about that, well, that remains to be seen. But Spurs instantly restore their lead. Will Lancashire sees the ball, cannon off of his face. He perhaps won't ever score a more peculiar goal.
Goal scorer of Tottenham Hotspur, number 9, Will Lancashire.
Now, what's brilliant is the reaction just before this. Will Lancashire thought that he was in. Probably like another goal to settle the nerves as we head into the final 6 minutes. Southampton on the charge. And Spurs are heading back towards goal and chasing, and Pearce, led here by Pearce, manages to step away from Dorrington, who was trying to recover. Linton's clearance. Southampton are at it though, and looking for another penalty here. Well, there was a big shout from the Southampton players, who looked straight across towards the referee. Ball into the area, cleared away by... Would mean, if it stayed the same, Spurs would go 7 points clear. Southampton trying to force their way through, and they are rising again. Gomez Rodriguez plays in the pass, surely not. Well, this time Spurs managed to keep Southampton out, but they're really not making life easy for themselves here. This is the latest wave of Southampton attack, and there was a slip at the vital moment. They've worked the crossing position here, Southampton. The ball is good. And the finish nearly was. Luke Pearce throwing himself at the ball here. Just unable to direct it in the direction of the Tottenham Hotspur goal. Well, Wayne Bennett's under-21 side start the new year as they ended the last with a win. At the top of the table, they are sat pretty with 10 games played and 10 wins on the